Okay, so I know that this is an unpopular opinion, but it is a question that I have gotten a whole lot in the last few months, and I feel like I should address it. So, a lot of people have reached out to me to say, how can you successfully have two side businesses? How can you do two network marketing opportunities at one time? Because I do two of them right now. So I work full time, and I have two side hustles that I do, okay? And I know everyone out there, like the people in network marketing that a lot of people look at who have podcasts and really big followings for mentoring in network marketing, will probably tell you that this is not true. So I will preface this by saying that this is my experience, okay? They'll tell you that you shouldn't, right? If you really want to commit to something, you should commit to one, because how can you fully commit to something and do both? I respectfully disagree, okay? So again, I'm talking from my own experience, and the first thing you have to do is you need to reach out to compliance for the companies that you work with before you add a second business to your life. You want to make sure that you are within compliance, because that's very, very important. But if you reach out to compliance and there is nothing in your company's compliance or rules that says you can't promote two products, there are probably details about that, then friend, you need to remember that you started your network marketing business to be your own boss. And so there is a difference between getting in trouble with compliance and people from your company being upset with you because you want to open up the door for another opportunity. Okay, those are two very different things. And so you started in network marketing because you wanted to be your own boss, which means you can make your own decisions. Okay, this is your money, this is your time. And it took me a little while to kind of wrap my mind around that, because I was really worried about like what people would say and what people would think, and is this person mad at me or upset with me for doing this? But then I had to like pump the brakes on that and just tell myself, are these opportunities bringing me joy? Are they serving me? And are these products that I love and promote also serving my customers? Because those are that's why I do this, right? So I'm promoting products that I love and I want to share with people. And so your upline, your sideline, if someone in your company is, making you feel pressured not to join somewhere else, that's their opinion. And I guess my whole point of saying this is that you shouldn't let someone's opinion of what you should be doing determine what you should be doing if it's something you want to do. Okay, so that is like first and foremost. And I guess the ultimate question is can you find success in doing two network marketing opportunities? And I would argue that yes, you can, to a certain extent. Okay, so a lot of times you are able to promote two products without getting into any issues with compliance. But if you are someone who wants to pursue network marketing full time and make that your full-time income, and grow a team and rank really high, that is when you at some point will likely have to decide if you want to go with just one of them instead of two. Okay, and the reason that is because you can't, in most cases, recruit and build a team and rank really high and promote two opportunities. Okay, so if you want to just recruit for one company and build a team with them, but then also just offer products from the other, that's fine. That's fine. Again, check your compliance for whatever company that you are in right now. But I have been doing this, and I have seen a number of other people in the industry doing this successfully. So I know that it's a little bit scary to take on another opportunity, and you don't, at least I can speak from my own experience, I didn't want to disappoint anybody. I didn't want people to be mad at me for adding something to, my product offers, like with my customers. But for me, I felt like these two different product lines really complemented each other so, so well. And it was so well received by my customers because, number one, like, again, they complement each other really well, but they love the products for both. They love the products for both. So for me, again, every day that I wake up, I am trying to serve my customers, okay? And if I felt that opportunity was something that I would have kicked myself in the butt if I didn't take on. And so I was like, I'm doing both. And again, like I said, I work a full-time job. So am I working these side hustles to replace my full-time income or to be able to retire my husband or any of that stuff? No. I would say that I probably am more relatable to the person that's fitting this into the little parts of their life where they have free time. I am a busy mom of two. I work a full-time job and I have two side businesses. So like, I'm not actively working these businesses with the thought that, in the next year I'm going to make $1 million. Like, I'm doing this to help pay for my kids' daycare, to help us pay for vacation that we go on with our family, to have a little extra savings because eventually mom is going to need a new car because my car is so old. So, I mean, for me, this was a no-brainer. But again, it's easy to let those voices in the background hold you back from doing it because I was under the impression that I wasn't allowed to at first. And it could have just been my own mind, my own assumptions telling me like, oh, I'm probably not allowed to. I don't see anybody else doing it. But just because no one else is doing it doesn't mean that you can't do it. Again, if you are within compliance in both companies, then you, as the business owner, again, this is your business, you can do both, okay? So will you have to manage your time a little bit better? Yes. Will you have to explain to your customers why you love this new product and why you're introducing a second thing to them? Yes. But they're your customers because they trust you, okay? And so don't worry what they're going to think. Don't worry what, the other people in your company are going to think. If there is something inside of you saying, I need to check out this other opportunity, and maybe you want to juggle both. Like some people go and they're like, you know what? I can't do both. I just want to do one. And that's fine too. But I guess the whole point of this is because I don't want anyone to feel pressured to do one. Unless it's you that's, on the fence about doing one. So this is probably like total ramble, but it's a question that a lot of people have asked me, like, how are you doing both? Are you allowed to do both? I feel like, I'm getting a lot of pressure from so-and-so because they don't want me to do both, or they didn't say that, but they're giving me that feeling, or I'm being excluded from things because they're telling me that, you're not as committed, so you can't be part of this training or event or whatever it may be. If that's what's happening, it's not because compliance said that, okay? And so maybe use that as an opportunity to understand like who to trust, whose opinion to take into consideration. But again, as long as you check with compliance and you're within compliance to do both, by all means, if your heart is saying do both, do both. Because I am doing it and I love it. I love it. I love both companies that I work with. I love the products. I love that my customers love these products. And so don't let the fear of what other people think hold you back from an opportunity that is, in your brain that you're thinking about constantly and constantly and constantly. Because I know from personal experience, like, life is too short to live it based on other people's opinion of you, okay? I did that for years. I still do that sometimes. I feel like we all do. Friend, you are in network marketing because you want to make your own rules. You don't want a boss to report to. This is not corporate America. You paid for your business box or your kit or whatever it was that you purchased to start your own business so that you could make the rules. So again, check with compliance, but as long as you are within those rules, then you are good to go. So I hope that that's helpful. Friends, I'm an open book. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions about this. Again, I know that this is an unpopular opinion, and I'm all for healthy debate in the comments. So keep it nice, of course. But I know that people don't agree with this. Some people are like, you should put all your eggs in one basket because, you are more committed to one. But for me, I found products that I feel like work really, really well together. And so why not? Why not be able to offer both of them to your customers? So I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.